Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. My big question of today is, in 5 years, will you be holding crypto, yes or no? Comment that down below, and let's get on with the video. So, today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, a little bit about DeFi, a little bit about Coinbase, and about a crypto hack. So make sure you watch this video all the way through so you don't miss out on anything important. First of all, early investor of Ripple XRP reveals strategy to identify highly profitable cryptocurrency. Crypto Bidlord. Yes, there we go, guys. It is not some higher authority, it is just one of the community members, but this member is just a little bit more popular. Crypto Bidlord identifies macro trends as part of his strategy to identify highly profitable crypto. According to the analyst, Polkadot and Kusama could be projects with great potential. The early XRP investor, Crypto Bidlord, remembered in the 70th edition of Going Parabolic the days before the all-time high of the Bitcoin price and spoke about his experience in identifying trends in cryptocurrencies with the potential to achieve exorbitant returns. So I don't really believe we need his opinion, but let's briefly just check out what he has to say to see if it agrees with our own values. So keep in mind, his opinion does not really matter, but it's still possibly quite interesting to see how an early Bitcoin and XRP investor is looking at these crypto, or at least what he has to say about them. Crypto Bidlord entered the crypto market in 2012 and was one of the investors who bought the digital asset XRP for 0.008. At an all-time high, XRP rose 50,000% to almost $4. The investor said that before this rally, the community focused its attention on individual aspects of the fundamentals that make up the value of XRP. Quote, it was going through all of that period of everybody just, all the Bitcoin people just hating on it, destroying it, slandering it left and right and center. And I'm saying, look, it doesn't matter what you think of the banker's coin. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Just have a look at what they're doing here. There's some potential here. Back it. And now, I'm not going to say that I knew he said this, because knowing Crypto Bidlord, he most likely said both sides. He's been a pretty big XRP advocate, but he's also a pretty big troll and a pretty big hater. So it could be that he went for both sides by saying this, like, back up XRP, and then slamming it the next day by saying this is the dumbest investment ever. Could have been. All right. So this is, I guess, just kind of nitpicky criticism, or no, what is it called? Reportings. How would you say that? Information. No, what is it called? Reporting. I don't know the word for it right now, guys. It's like, it's not criticism, it's not reporting, it's like journalism. That's it. It's like nitpicky journalism, because he's picking the best quote, right? But you don't know what the rest of the story is about what he said. Because I remember back in 2017, when everything was popping up, there were a lot of people who said XRP banker coin this, that, yes. But there were also tons of people who were saying, no, it's not. And I'm going to say it's just a 50-50 split. Because XRP kept rising for the longest time because of hype, because of speculation, and in my opinion, mostly of what alluded to what gave the rise was the hype that Coinbase was going to list them. That was really the biggest part of it, in my opinion. And yeah, there were tons of people who were switching their minds all the time because, well, who could have kind of guessed that hype could bring it to such a height? I don't think it was anybody. So this statement about the banker coin thing like that, even afterwards, people used to say banker coin this, banker coin that. That didn't really change. It's only like 1.5 years afterwards that people started to identify that banker coin was actually a positive trait rather than a negative one. But that also has shifted because of the, I guess, anonymity curve in crypto, where it has really, really gone downhill. Like, at first, crypto used to be this really kind of anonymous realm of the unknown. And with the years here, especially since the big bull run, it has become so much more open to the public, where it's nothing like it used to be. And it's all a lot more accessible and things like that. People are just getting into it a lot easier. People aren't as demanding, and also the regulation and things like that. Yeah, people are more open arms towards it than ever before, and that of course will only get better with time as well. Let me briefly put it a little bit brighter. A Ripple matchmaking effort discovered, featuring 170 plus financial institutions. Is XRP front and center? Well, of course, XRP is front, center, and back. They're literally everything with the way they're building their stuff. But let's quickly see what this says. The San Francisco-based project Ripple appears to be working to connect a long list of financial institutions through a digital matchmaking effort. Crypto sleuths have identified more than 170 of these, whose names can be found on Ripple's website under the umbrella of a Ripple page titled Matchmaking. Many are known Ripple partners, though some of the URLs seem to reference companies that are not currently public members of RippleNet, including Revolut, a UK-based financial technology company, and Diners Club, a banking and payment service firm. So Revolut, I don't know how you pronounce that. They have the cards, right? And I actually have one of those cards. But they also have crypto-specific ones, and they're doing more and more with crypto. So from that perspective, it's possible that Ripple has a partnership on a level where it's like, okay, Revolut, if you want to do payments from dollar to Mexican peso, or just from peso to Japanese yen, whatever, we'll help you with XRP being the intermediary, and help with the messaging and things like that. It could also be, they just want to get XRP listed on that card, and that's why they have a partnership like that. I don't know, because it's not public, but we got that link. XRP Stewart posted, "I've gathered together some of Ripple's matchmaking organizations and put them into a list. Massive thanks to Crypto Eddie and Consistent Benny for possibly doing that," or something like that. I don't really know. But here you can see the whole freaking list and what a huge amount of work this most likely took. Now, I don't really know why he put Ripple after everything, since he did it everywhere. In my opinion, it's kind of pointless. Because if you're going to write Ripple behind every single name, then why would you do it? Right? I mean, if it was half of them or 3/4, even that, anything would have been fine. But putting Ripple behind, or was it the way this was found? I don't even know, guys. Maybe this was the easiest way to find it. I don't have the original data. I think you can just find it if you check out the ripple.com/matchmaking. That's exactly where it is. Let's open it briefly. This is what it looks like. I guess you need a password. Maybe that wasn't there before. Maybe they know about this stuff and now they're like, Or maybe it's somewhere within the source code. Could be as well. Pretty interesting if you think about it. I don't really know. I don't know where it came from then. Maybe they knew the password. Maybe they guessed. Or maybe just Ripple got hold of this and they're like, Or it's actually because there's a /organizations and they dove into a directory even deeper. All right, so this right here just references to where's the reference now? Somewhere. It just references to this one right here, to ripple.com/matchmaking. However, what they're referring to here is matchmaking /organizations. So, we could just try typing that in. My laptop is almost falling. Organizations was it with an S? With a Z. Organizations. Let's try it out. Let's quickly see. Organizations. Let's see. No. Okay, so there's definitely a lock on this website now, which is rather interesting. All right, so they either cracked the code and they knew about it, or it was open up till now. I find that really interesting. Do you guys know more about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, this is perfect info, pretty damn cool. But let me know in the comment section down below. Then, Ripple's strong partner executing $14 trillion daily transaction. Links up with MasterCard. Damn. So one of Ripple's lab's strongest partners, ACI Worldwide, with over $14 trillion daily transactions in payments and security services, is partnering with MasterCard. Do they actually do $14 trillion daily transactions? I don't buy that at all. 14 trillion every day? That sounds a little bit ridiculous. Let me see on my phone here. Let's see. ACI daily transactions. Because 14 trillion is a little bit overkill, but I mean, multiple places say it here. ACI powers electronic payments for more than 6,000 organizations around the world, more than 1,000 of the largest banks and financial intermediaries, as well as thousands of global merchants rely on ACI to execute 14 trillion each day in payments and securities. Damn. All right, I thought maybe 10 trillion, maybe 3 to 10 trillion. But I guess, we're talking here about dollars, and I know the number I believe is like maybe 3 trillion in terms of transactions, but maybe because the dollar value of those transactions are 14 trillion, maybe that's why. But yeah, that's insane, guys, if you think about that. So much. And yeah, they've partnered with MasterCard now. Okay. What did this do for XRP? Well, nothing really. Maybe in the end, though, something good were to come. The cool part about this is everything is linking up piece by piece, right? With an amalgamation of ACI's payments access and real-time messaging transforming technology, coupled with MasterCard's central infra, the two are set to offer an unmatched end-to-end service that includes, but not limited to, flexible deployment options. ICO 2022, first approach, global proposition, local expertise, and a host of digital services. Okay, so we'll keep our eyes open for more of this stuff that's to come. Because most likely a lot of stuff will come out from this, so we'll keep our eyes open. Okay, then, XRP Ledger Foundation denies rumor, Ripple will not abandon XRP. I just had to mention this once more, even though it is obvious, it is nothing to really worry yourself about, as we've also covered it in the video before. It is very important to tell your peers, tell everybody you know, about the fact that Ripple has not gotten their hands out of the game by partnering with XRP. It's not what they did, not what their plan is, but yeah, moving forward. YFI, plunge might be over after record number of addresses unload their tokens. IFI's drop more than just DeFi cooling down, or price drop more than just DeFi cooling down. Yearn.finance team actively shilling EMN pushed it south. Well, what I have to say about these DeFi projects, I guess I'm gonna start on it right now. It's like, be careful, they're dangerous. I will talk a little bit more about this in a video that's coming out later today even, because I mean these things are the devil. It's really, really crazy. But just be careful with freaking DeFi. Then, I didn't even want to showcase the logo here. I don't know how YouTube likes that. Ooh. But Coinbase offers exit packages for staffers unhappy with no politics stands. Well, I shared this in the very important Telegram group, of which a link is in the description below, because in that channel, actually, I share a lot of the important news articles surrounding crypto, and this was definitely one of them. So Coinbase did not do anything drastic, in the sense of they did anything drastic like to come out. They just came out with something interesting, and that is that they will not do anything drastic. They said, we will not involve ourselves in these political types of things. Here's literally what they said. We won't debate causes or political candidates internally, yada, 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 a couple other things. Now, the good part about this is that Coinbase is not really open to any heavy, I guess, outbursts on the wrong side. Where it's like, Coinbase will never pick the wrong side because they won't let anything out. The bad side is a lot of people will find them inconsiderate then. But I do, again, guys, don't see this as an opinion on the debates and things like that. I do believe I get why they're doing this. So what they've said is we don't engage here when issues are unrelated to our core mission because we believe impact only comes with focus. There's a part of this which I really see as true, even though, again, I don't know if you should be ignoring the bigger issues here and creating attention and all that. What I do care about is what they said right here, and I agree with that completely. Coinbase has a mission. Coinbase is on a journey. Why would they have to be involved in all this political stuff, right? They can just do their exact own business without involving themselves with all of those things, unless it has some benefit or something like that to them. Can the founders of these companies say something? Well, yeah, if they want to because they have influence. But why would the company have to say something about it? right? If you think about it, there's two sides of that story. There's two sides to that gun. You can see the way from like, well, they have influence, they have people under them, they have people working, yada yada. So they should, spread awareness. On the contrary, it's not their job. They can always choose to do that if they want to. And if they decide to just focus on their goal as a company, what they were founded for, just to go on with your normal day-to-day business, I don't think they should be shamed for that, for not involving themselves in political things where you can, I guess, go on with controversy. Maybe they don't want to be involved. Maybe they just want to stay out of the game and just go on with their business, even though in their personal lives they are very much involved with this thing. Could be, right? But what did the company itself possibly have to do with it? Again, guys, don't see this as my own opinion. This is just kind of summing up the facts. You can see it both sides. I can see it both sides. But that's what Coinbase chose now. And I don't think we can be really too angry on them. Because, it's an executive choice right there. And, well, you ain't going to change nothing. So why be angry with them? All you can do is just stop using it or start some rally against them. But cancel culture, yeah, it ain't working too well. So I don't know about that one. I remember when Netflix Cuties was trying to get canceled. Well, it's still there. Nobody cared about about the protests about that. So, yeah, I don't know. You can try your best, but I don't think it will work against Coinbase. That is right. But all right. Moving further, hacker sells $13 million so far of the $280 million of the KuCoin HAL. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. The hacker who robbed KuCoin for $281 million in crypto continues to sell of his holdings on decentralized exchanges. The KuCoin hacker continues to launder the stolen crypto. To do so, the hacker is sending the money through decentralized exchanges. But it's still possible to trace the funds before and after they've been sold on DEXs. Here's where it's gone so far. So you can actually update yourself quite a significant amount with how this guy is moving the money around, which in my opinion is just very freaking funny, right? You can just see what this guy right now is doing with all that money. And also it just shows you how broke you are, right? This guy is just playing with these hundreds of millions like it's nothing. And they kind of screams broke to your face. Like, oh, you only playing with a couple thousand? Oh, yeah, I'm playing with a couple million or a couple 100 million. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, all right. But again, we'll not involve ourselves too much with that as well, because what can we do about it? Nothing. Just worry people to, I guess, not keep their money in exchanges is all I can do. But guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.